All right, man. What's up? And today we're gonna be getting into looking at the NYC subreddit, and you know, I figured it's probably a good idea because why not check out, you know, what this wonderful city that I currently live in, what it's going through. Why not check it out? Because it's always interesting to see. Um, right at the very top, right at the very top. It says it right there. It says it right, yeah, right there, right there. Concrete fell on my car, cross Bronx. I already know. So I've driven on the Cross Bronx Expressway. I already know. It's shit. And honestly, every single road in New York City is shit. It gets better, going upstate. And, obviously once you leave the city. But, all the roads within the city are just trash. So let's see what this video holds. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that good drainage on the road right there. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, that was some Final Destination shit right there. Holy. So this is is this going to the George Washington? Yeah, it is. Cuz that looks like the bridge is over there. I cannot tell because of... Oh, yeah, no, this is definitely going towards the George Washington. Let me see. I can't see that sign over there. Henry Hudson. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is going towards the George Washington to go over to New Jersey. I've actually never seen this happen. I mean, I always wondered, right? Because these are gigantic residential buildings that are held up by all of these beams right here. These are huge. And I don't know if these are like housing like projects. They probably are because it's New York. Like affordable housing, shit like that. No, and this guy, look at it, it falls, man. That's crazy. I've never seen that. It's the first time that I've seen. Damn, it looks like he drove over it. It didn't look like it impacted the front of it, unless it did like hit his bumper and then it went under. But it looked like it fell on the floor first and then he drove over it. He got lucky that it didn't land on his windshield. This is like straight up Final Destination. That's insane. So, all right, that's the first video on the NYC subreddit. I think I'm gonna keep this only up to probably like 10 videos. Just want to keep it up to 10 videos. So I'm going to try to go through the videos themselves and not the... I might skip some stuff too. So that's one. This next one. Mamdani chats with New Yorkers while walking the 6 miles from City Hall to Gracie Mansion, fulfilling the promise he made in his inauguration speech to be outside as mayor. Because this is a government of New York by New York and for New York. 100%. It's definitely not, he's not doing it just because he, wants to seem like he actually gives a fuck, by the way. You think this guy cares?
Hi, guys. Hello.
Oh my god.
Hi, guys.
Oh my goodness. Look at all these girls. Oh my god, that's the mayor. I like how this one really...
Hello.
I mean, actually, she kind of looks like she cared. Oh my god. Hello.
Hello.
I don't... Who the fuck is that saying hello? Is it the fucking cameraman? But anyways, yeah, as if Mamdani actually gives a fuck about you. Look at... Meanwhile, he has, like, private security.
Hello.
Or not private. That's probably just cops.
Hi, guys.
Just undercover NYPD officers.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Hello. Who the fuck is... The cameraman sounds about as pussy as everybody else that thinks that Mamdani is actually doing anything for New York. All right, continuing on. 15-year-old Jafet Jamont is still missing. His family is asking for help finding him. That's pretty common, unfortunately, here in the city. Right. Now, this kind of interesting, I guess, but okay. Sure. Okay, somebody is getting their paintings, like, yeah, sure. Wait, Instagram fake license plate seller avoids jail and plea deal. Nice, because we already don't have enough people driving around with paper plates in New York. You know, there's of course there's somebody selling fucking paper plates. Probably that's what it looks like. But anyways, that doesn't surprise me. If you spend any time in New York, you're gonna see there's gonna be a few things that you're gonna notice. One is a lot of paper plates, and two is that a lot of people tend to cover their plates in order to avoid tolls, bus lane charges, like, for going into the bus lane illegally. It basically just, whether it's criminals or people just trying to avoid tolls, you can't really tell nowadays. I guess technically if you are committing a crime, you technically are a criminal in that sense. Oh my gosh, look at this. New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani made history as the first... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to go to that subreddit. As the first city mayor to ride the full TD5 borough bike tour, joining more than 32,000 cyclists for the 40-mile route. The funniest part about this subreddit is it's basically a Democratic circle jerk, because you can see that anything that involves Zoran Mamdani, 2.2 thousand likes. Right? This has 2.2 thousand likes. Okay. Now some of these other ones that have a lot of likes are, this guy's like an artist and stuff, but look at that, 4.7 thousand likes of a video of this fucking idiot walking down the sidewalk with his fucking NYPD undercover cops, bodyguards, and some guy fucking basically coming in his pants, and two girls fucking jizzing in their fucking, having little mini orgasms as they walk past the mayor. Like, I don't know about you, but if I walk past any public official, I don't care if I like them or not, I'm not gonna fucking go, oh, hey, oh my god, I can't wait to meet you. No, I'm sorry. I don't care how much I like. I'm gonna be like, hey, whoa, that's cool, dude. Like, I mean, I'm just saying. That reaction is ridiculous. All right. Zoran Mamdani makes history, so...
Hey, everybody!
What's up, everybody?
It is such a pleasure to be back at the 5-Borough Bike Tour. And I'm so excited today to apparently be making some history as the first sitting mayor to be riding with you for the whole way.
Yay!
Nearly 50 years ago, this tour began with the love of New York City. And now, today, we are brought back by those same
Is this
loves
like his
of the
private
city that we
security
call home,
riding alongside
and a
him?
love of cycling
Or his,
across
like,
our
bodyguards?
city. And I'm so excited to be here,
funny.
along with a number of administration leaders, including our DOT commissioner.
Why is he-
partnering in making
why
it
is he
easier
riding in
to
a
be
suit?
a cyclist across this city?
he riding in a
easier
suit?
to find safe cycling across the 5 boroughs.
Is this motherfucker riding a bike in a suit? The bike tour. Yeah, I think he is. Wait, let me go back. There's no shot. He is. This. Why? Can we just... Why? He wants to look fucking... So, he wants to look spiffy for the fucking bike tour, dude. What is that? Why is he riding the fucking bike tour in a suit? Not even his fucking bodyguards are fucking riding it. Like, what is this fucking guy wearing? I mean, it's probably like some type of sweat thing, like so he can keep the sweat in. I don't know. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Choice of outfit for a fucking bike tour. Man, he must have been sweating. I mean, I guess he wasn't really going that fast because I've seen the video of him riding, but that's cool. Oh my gosh, look at this. New York State set to ban law enforcement, including ICE, from wearing masks. But it doesn't ban people from wearing masks. And like, look at this. You have 716 upvotes because people love it. They love when ICE gets taken down a notch. Okay? People love when ICE gets taken down a notch. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at these guys right here. See that? See that? That's the face of evil. This is the face of evil. These guys right here. ICE. ICE. Because they're after your children. They're after your children. They're going to take them from the house and send them right back to where they belong. Argentina. Brazil. Well, actually, I don't really know that many Brazilians that have gotten deported, but they're going to send them back, okay? Mexico. Lo Mexicano. What you doing, way? They're going to send them back, boy. Oye, way. It's fine. I think this one's pretty funny. I think I actually kind of scrolled through this a little bit.
For 24.
And this is what it looks like to have all of the released Epstein files in one place, more than
Trump Epstein
3.5
reading
million
room.
pages printed and bound into books inside the Donald J. Trump and Jeffrey Epstein Memorial Reading Room.
I like that they called it the Donald J. Trump and Jeffrey Epstein Memorial Reading Room. Of course, because this is in Democratic hellhole New York. This guy thought it was hilarious because, Trump appeared a few times in the Epstein files, even though nothing was directly attributed to him in the Epstein files. Like nothing ever explicitly stated that he did anything. Like, it's not like he was associated with Epstein, but there was nothing ever came from it. And of course, this guy, he hates Trump, so let's fucking make this Jeffrey Epstein, Trump Epstein reading room to make fun of it. Now, can we just talk about how this guy went through the effort? Like, how many? So he has 3,437 books. Because obviously each volume is a book. Right? This guy... Oh, look at that. Okay. What is this supposed to... These guys they just want their fantasies to come true in these regards, man. Trust me, I feel like if Trump had anything to do with this, Democrats would be, like, the Democrats in the government would be absolutely using it as the craziest ammunition to get Trump out of office. Trust me. Because, if that was actually true. Of course, Democrats that are in the government are going to continue to perpetuate these, like, fucking rumors that Trump had anything to do with it. But, they're not going to actually provide any evidence because, well, guess what? None of them exist. There is no evidence. All right. So we're going to go through a couple more posts that I'm going to highlight here. Let's see. The wealth of a median white household in the city is more than $200,000, while that of a black household is less than $20,000. We are reckoning with the long history of racism here and starting to act upon a framework that puts equity right at the center of it. What? Okay, so let me get it. Let me get this straight. So what you're telling me is the majority of people in the city who are of a certain complexion, they tend to, make less than $20,000. It's almost like maybe it's because the New York government gives them all these programs that keeps them on welfare and keeps them in poverty because they feel very comfortable. Yeah, affordable housing. Oh yeah, we're gonna help you. We're gonna give you a fucking place to stay that is less than a fucking half of the cost of what it normally costs to live in the city. We're gonna give you food stamps to help you eat. Like, why would they want to get out of that? Why? How does that encourage them to step out of poverty if they are getting given all these things? How? Explain that to me, Mr. Mamdani. And if you want to know, like, the median white household in the city is more than 200,000, it's probably because a majority of the white households in this fucking city are fucking, like, stockbrokers, doctors, and shit. Like, I'm guessing most of them probably are in Manhattan. That's the majority of white households. Because the Bronx is majority minority, and I know that because I live in it. I see it all the time. A black household is less than $20,000. Does not surprise me. You'd think these black people want to get out of poverty if they are getting given all of this free shit. Free shit. Free. It's all free. Mr. Mamdani.
A racial equity report that you released this week. Why was that decision made, and do you support that decision?
So I want to be very clear. Our administration inherited a report that the prior administration had refused to release, a report that had been heavily diluted over many rounds of revisions. We took the time to strengthen this report to ensure that it was actually an accurate reflection of the city that we all love and know as our home, and to actually release this report within the first 100 days. Now, in this report, what we've seen, it's a report that is both coupled with a true cost of living report, is that the inequities in this city, the racial inequities, are stark. We are talking about findings that have shown that the wealth of a median white household in this city is more than $200,000, while that of a black household is less than $20,000. This is not an indictment of any one New Yorker. It is an indictment, however, of policies and politics that have persisted for far too long.
What policies is going to keep someone from working up to a certain level? Mr. Mamdani, look at your level. Look at what you're doing. You have this motherfucker here whose family is richer than fucking shit. And he's out here fucking saying that, oh, the policies that are keeping everybody down. Meanwhile, he has more money than probably most of these fucking black people around here are going to ever see. Tell people how that makes any sense. Make that make sense, buddy. Make that make sense, buddy. Buddy, look at you. You have more money than half of this city. Look. This guy has more money than my like all of my family members combined. Like, if you put all the bank accounts, I mean, we're not crazy. We don't really have that much money to begin with. Anyways, the point is that this guy is making it seem like that these inequalities are for any other reason other than New York. The New York policies are definitely at fault. And you want to know what policies are at fault? Giving people free shit. Why would they want to get out of the city, get out of like the dirt when they're getting constantly tossed free shit? I'm sorry, dude. That's just the simple truth, simple reality of the situation here in New York. Simple reality. I don't even know what this is. I don't know. I don't know anything about Palantir, so I can't really talk about it. Service to the city. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Like, what is this showing? Okay. Somebody bent the license plate and he's bending it back? Oh. Is this one of those people that, like, they obscured their plate by bending it, and then, like, this guy is, like, bending it back so that the plate is no longer obscured? Yeah, good job. You know what? I abide by this, okay? This is what we should all do. This right here. This right here is what we should all do. This is good, New York. This is good. Okay? Good job, guys. You guys are doing the Lord's work out there. Bending license plates back. I mean, shoot. Fuck that guy.
When I ran for mayor, I said I was going to tax the rich.
Victory! Super Speeders Act, including in final budget. I think this is the last one. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, this is the infamous Pieta terror attacks video. I mean, I'm sure that pretty much everybody who has been following Mr. Mamdani, they know about this. Because he basically, like, the whole, like, he's having a little, like, spitting match with Ken Griffin. So, he recorded this video right outside the penthouse of Ken Griffin, and he basically mentioned the penthouse in the video and was like, yeah, this is the kind of people we're going to tax. And Ken Griffin was like, oh, no. But, yeah, so... you can tell, obviously, the political affiliation of most of the people on this subreddit by the amount of upvotes here. And then, as you can see, the amount of upvotes. Like, this is about Ken Griffin expanding more in Miami, and obviously people don't like that. Oh, we don't like billionaires because we don't know how to do anything with our lives. We can't work. We want free shit. Communism, man. Meanwhile, in communism, you're not going to have shit. Your iPhone, your computer, all that's going to get taken away because everybody's going to get the same shit. Imagine everybody on an IBM computer, dude. Everybody's going to get the same IBM computer because nobody can have more than the other person. That's how communism works. That's how they trick you, dude. It's stupid. This one was fucked. Yeah, this is that infamous video, and they don't even show it. I don't know why they... Ugh, gosh, New York Post. Anyways, but yeah, I like how it says 18 plus, but it's not really... You don't get to see anything in the video because they censor it because they think everybody's a bunch of little bitches and they can't handle a fucking video, like something that can easily happen in front of your very own eyes. They want to shield you from all that because, you know, everybody's a little pussy nowadays. Well, you know what? I think that's about it for the NYC subreddit. You know, I hope that everybody enjoyed this little dive into my corner of the world here that I am currently suffering in. Don't worry, we're all gonna burn in hell one day, I think. And you know, if you want to burn in hell, I mean, I guess the best place to do it is New York City. So thank you for joining me.